would be counting the electoral votes for the president-elect, Joe Biden, in this case, but that has stopped. The proceedings have stopped because Trump supporters have stormed the U.S. Capitol. There are violent confrontations going on. Members of Congress have been told to shelter in place. Many members of Congress, Trump supporters and Biden supporters alike, are appalled and scared. And frankly, it is appalling and it is frightening. We are witnessing an attempt at sedition. We're witnessing an attempt at a forceful overthrow of the U.S. government, or at least of the proceedings, the U.S. constitutionally prescribed proceedings of the counting of electoral votes. Let's go to Brian Todd, who is there amidst the chaos. Brian, what are you witnessing?
Well, Jake, if you can see, our photojournalist Christine Leon is going to kind of zoom in to pass this flag when they go by. You can see protesters standing on top of some government vehicles that are parked at the foot of the stairs here on the east side. Now, in the last couple of minutes, we have seen some protesters make their way down the stairs. They're taking their time going down, so they really do not believe they're being pushed away by any law enforcement. And Christine, if you can pan to your left there, you can see the Capitol Hill police on the left side of the balcony there. They've been standing there for several minutes, waiting for orders, seemingly. Some of them have donned riot gear, but they are right now observers to this situation. Now again, the crowd, some of them have left the stairs, but they're still, clearly as you can see, a lot of protesters on the stairs. We can also tell you that they have made their way up 3 sets of stairs here on the east side of the Capitol. 2 on either side of us, but not as dense as the crowd is not as dense on the other side, on the other stairways, as it is here. But these people clearly are emboldened. They don't feel any urgency to move. And the real question here, Jake, is when is law enforcement going to show up in force to try to get these people out? We do know that the mayor has instituted a curfew for 6 p.m., but that's a few hours from now. The question is, when are they going to show up to try to move some of these people out? They may be trying to address the situation inside the Capitol first before they move on these people, because we did see some Washington Metropolitan Police show up, about 20 of them, a short time ago, and they moved around to the side of the building, seemingly to try to go inside. So they may be inside dealing with the situation inside before they move outside and deal with this. But these people don't show any inclination at all to move. And right now, they're not being forced to move at all, Jake.
For months, the president and his supporters on Capitol Hill and MAGA media have been lying to the American people, lying to Trump supporters about election fraud that did not happen. Court after court ruled that there was no evidence of it. The states have certified the election. The electors met. The Electoral College met. The election is over. Joe Biden won. Donald Trump lost. And yet, this is what he has unleashed. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle when you unleash it, especially one that is fueled and motivated by lies and unhinged conspiracy theories. Wolf?
You know, it's really sad, Jake, that just a little while ago when the president was speaking over at that rally on the Ellipse not far from the White House, he uttered these words. He said, "We're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong," as he encouraged these protesters to walk down to the U.S. Capitol. And now we see what's going on, something totally unprecedented here in the United States Capitol. Protesters not only taking over the outside of Capitol Hill, but inside as well. And they're endangering right now a lot of people. Caitlin Collins is coming.